Hi guys, it's Bethany. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be stuffing all my savings challenges. So if that's something you'd like to see, please stick around. And if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, which if anyone's watching this, you're probably, chances are you're new here. I would love if you would subscribe. I'm just starting out. And if you guys are starting out with me, I would love to be your friend. So leave me a comment down below. So let's go ahead and count this money. I think this should be $681. And I do have my $500 placeholder sitting here. I'm anticipating we're gonna need this. All my savings challenges, usually when they get to 500, I'll switch it out for a placeholder. This really cute one is from Her Budgets on Etsy and here on YouTube. I think she does have some up now, but sometimes she sells out really fast, so go grab these if you like that. She was talking about how the $1,000 slips people usually use are actually, it says it on the slip, but it's paper ancestor money. So in some cultures, they use it as like a ritual to like donate the money to their ancestors that have passed away almost. So she said she didn't really feel comfortable with that, and I kind of don't either. If you do use them, that's fine, but I just prefer these clear ones, so if you guys were wondering. Okay, so let's go ahead and count this money. Sorry for rambling. Okay, $100, $200, $300, $350, $400. Now the hard part. $450, $470, $490, $510, $530, $550, $570, $590, $610, $630, $650, $670, $681. So, yep, $681. And then I'll probably start moving these up in a second. Perfect. So let's actually start out with my coins. I actually wasn't saving coins before this year. I would just leave it in my envelopes and spend them, but I decided that I want to save just a little bit more, so I'm going to start saving coins as well. I did get this really cute coin jar from Two Moms Budgets. She's on YouTube and Etsy as well, so how cute is this? I think I also saw she just did jars for a $1 and $5 challenge as well, so if you're interested in that, go check her out too. But I just think this is so cute. So this one, I'm going to be putting my pennies in, and I'm going to be putting the counting one for my silvers. So let me just separate out my pennies first. I won't make you watch me stuff the silvers in here because you have to stuff them one by one, so that's going to take forever. And I don't edit my videos, so I won't make you endure that. I saw someone saving them separately on here. Was it Salisa from Beautifully Me and You? I think it was her. She separates her pennies and her silvers. And I thought that was really smart. And especially, oh, it's going flying. Especially with the counting jar, I just thought I would like it better, so it would always be like an even number ending in 5 or 0. I'm kind of neurotic, so I like things like that. So let's just get all my pennies out. We can put these in the jar. And then I'll do my silvers off camera. I do have a quarter in here. That was donated by my mom, so I could test my jar out. So thanks, Mom. I have a little bit more. Since I just started counting or saving coins, some of this I did like dig out of my car and all that too. That's why there's so much. I usually probably will have a lot less, so maybe next time I'll do it with you guys on camera. If you guys save coins, do you separate them or you just throw them all together? And also, do you use like a Coinstar machine? Because I know some of them take part of the total, like a percentage. Or do you roll them, or is there another way? I know some people said you can just give it to the bank teller, but I don't know. I feel like that's kind of rude, just dumping a big pile of coins on your bank teller. My bank tellers are like really sweet, but I just feel a little bad doing that to them. So let me know what you guys think, and let's get our pennies in here. Sorry, this is gonna be loud, huh? So that's a good little start to my pennies. And then I'll do the silvers off camera. Let me just get these out of the way. And then the fun part, so stuffing the money into our binders. So I actually think we're gonna be finishing a savings challenge now as well, because we're gonna be putting $60 into my winter challenge. So I think that will complete it, but let's take a look. So the total is 200. Let's see what we have in here. $50, $100, $120, $140, and then we're adding 60. So yep, this will be completed. So let's just count this, and we should have 200. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. Perfect. So I'm actually gonna take this envelope out. I just leave the ones I'm currently working on in here so it doesn't get too bulky. I have a lot of like printable savings challenges that I work on. So we're gonna take that money out of here. And then I'm moving it over to what I was saving this money for, which is my car maintenance fund. Right here. This has no money yet. So I'm excited to put this $200 in here. This will probably just cover my car tags and not a lot more than that. Here in Hawaii, our car tags aren't cheap. I heard someone on here saying that theirs was like less than 50 bucks. I wish that was me, but it's not. And then I know I said I was gonna go back and finish coloring these, but I'll probably do that after just because I want to see it all colored in, but I didn't do it yet. Then what color do I want to use for my remaining ones? Let's see, I did a dark blue and a light blue. Let's do this different looking color. Just color in the middle of these. Yeah, I know $200, like I said, isn't gonna get me very far. Probably will just pay for my registration and my safety check. But I'm actually really excited because I never had a car maintenance before sinking fund. So I think that'll be super helpful. My car registration and all of that, those are usually things that would just kind of sneak up on me, even though, like, how is it sneaking up on you, girl? You know that's coming. Like, you have to pay that every year and somehow it sneaks up on you. So I'm excited that I'm actually saving for it ahead of time. Another thing I'm probably gonna do another savings challenge for is the annual fees on my credit card, or my credit cards. I have a few cards with annual fees. I know some people are gonna say that's stupid, but a couple of the cards that I pay annual fees for have really good benefits. So I like to keep them. My one card has $100 fee. That's my Marriott card, but you get a free night at the Marriott, which if you ever stayed at a Marriott hotel, you know is probably worth way more than $95. Especially here, like even Hawaii locals have like a Kama'aina discount is what it's called. So if you have a state ID, you've been living here, some hotels or some places will give you a Kama'aina discount. But even with that, hotel rooms here are like ridiculous. Like I want to say average $300 a night for like somewhere decent. So yeah, I get my money's worth out of that card. And then I have another card, which is the Costco card. And then that does have the annual fee, but that pays for your Costco membership is basically what that is. So I think that's worth it. I don't go to Costco as much as I should because it is on the other side of the island, which makes it about like a 2-hour drive, to be honest. But I should go there more and kind of get my money's worth out of that. But you do get back rewards points to use at Costco for that card as well. So to me, it's worth it because I get my membership as well. Okay. Is that all for this book? No, it's not. I'm gonna be putting $100 in this $500 challenge. So let's see what color we're gonna wanna do. I'm thinking like a salmon-y here. Cantaloupe. That's funny. Okay. God, I can't open this with my press-on nails. I'm worried one's just gonna go flying. Wouldn't that be a fun YouTube video? Okay. So this is getting $100. So now we have $200 in here. And I'm gonna try and color this in, but I have a feeling it's gonna take too long. So let's just get started. Actually, I'm gonna start where we're gonna end off at 200 so I can fill the rest in later if I want to. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, my annual fees for my credit cards. So I have my Marriott card, I have the Costco card, like I said, and then my only other card I have an annual fee is I have the American Express Hilton card. I think it used to be a SPG card, but they kind of combined. So that one, you also get a free night at the Hilton every year. It's usually, I think, a weekend night, but throughout COVID, they kind of changed it so that it would be any night, because I guess for a long time, travel was down, but it's probably gonna go back to being a weekend night. But nights at the Hilton here are easily over $300. But my fee on that card is pretty high. Is it $425, something like that? I have the highest level of that Hilton Amex. But the reason it's worth it is I pretty much already get my money back from, like I said, that free night, because it's usually kind of close to $400. And lately, because of the crazy tourism we've been getting, even though we're in the middle of a pandemic, we seem to be getting more tourists. So the rooms have been like, no joke, in the regular towers, like $700 and something a night. So I don't know how anyone is affording that, but they don't stop coming. No one has any regard for us. It's fine. So yeah, so I do get my money's worth basically from that annual fee just for my free night. But it also does give you, I think it's a $250 credit when you do stay at any of the Hiltons. So if I go with my husband, we can eat at any of the restaurants there. and it will be reimbursed if I use that card. Or what I do like to do is we usually only go like maybe once a year for my birthday or something. So I like to go to the spa, and that also does count. So I'll get like a nice massage or something, and then that'll get put back on my card. I think the last time I went to the spa and we had a couple meals, and pretty much the whole thing got reimbursed. So that's another thing on top of the free night. And then what you also get with that card is, I sound like I'm just trying to sell you guys the card. I'm not, even though I do have a referral. I'm not gonna even put that out there because that's not what I'm trying to do. But that card, you do get Hilton, I think, is it Diamond membership, their highest tier. So most of the time you get a free breakfast at any Hilton you go to. But again, our local Hilton wasn't doing that because of COVID. So I think we just got like a $25 a day credit to spend on food. So maybe that's why all our food this past time pretty much was covered as well, because we had that extra. And then also throughout COVID, they were giving us $20 a month to spend on food anywhere. So I would just, you know, if you go to Taco Bell, use that card, they would give you back the 20 bucks every month. Or if we weren't really having fast food, sometimes I would just reload my Starbucks card, and that counted as well. So especially recently, I know that I have been getting my money's worth from those annual fees. And I do like to go places. I like to stay at the hotel, even if it's just, you know, like a little staycation. So I get my money's worth out of those cards. But the total annual fees I pay is about $600. But I just wanted to talk to you guys about that, because I know some people like say it's ridiculous to have cards with annual fees. Some people just hate credit cards in general, but I really do get a good deal out of those cards. So that's why I keep them. I just want to show you guys really quick. I think I have the challenge in here that I want to do. Here, this flower savings challenge. I colored in the amounts already because I'm crazy, but this is to save $603. And that's pretty much what I need for all my annual fees. So once I'm done saving for Vegas, I'm probably gonna do this just to take care of my annual fees, because again, that's another thing that would usually sneak up on me. So I just want to get that taken care of in advance. Okay, we're finally done with this folder and this binder. I'm pretty sure, don't quote me, sometimes I make things up. So let's get into this one. Oh my gosh, you guys, I totally lied. We're supposed to do $200 to that last challenge. So we're really moving along on here. What color goes with this? I want to do pink again. I think I will. I'm gonna do pink flamingo. My favorite color is pink, so that's why I'm doing that. I won't sit here and color all the rest of these in because that is really a lot. I'm surprised I was able to talk through the last 100, but I'm interested, do you guys keep any credit cards? Do yours have annual fees? I'm interested to know the cards that you do keep that you guys do think are kind of worth it. I'm open to getting a couple more because I feel like I got myself really under control. Like, I'm totally killing it, like, not to toot my own horn, but I'm kind of killing it on paying off my credit cards. I'm not accumulating any more debt. So I would feel comfortable getting another card if they had really good benefits. So let me know if you guys keep any cards for the benefits. What's your annual fee like, and is it worth it? Because I would totally be down to check it out and see if it would maybe work for me. So before I forget, let's stick that extra 100 in here. So we should have 300 in here. So we're moving along nicely. Yep, so now we have $100, $200, $300 in here. So we're 3/5 done with that, guys. So that one is going to Vegas too, that $500 one. I'm gonna be having a lot of those that are going towards Vegas. Okay, now we're going to my next binder. So 26 weeks, this is where I think we're gonna need our 500 placeholder. And I definitely do wanna make sure for this one specifically, I pull my money when I get to 500, just so I can make the additional $500 payment before I accrue any more interest, because that saves me the most money, obviously. Okay, and I did have my little paper that I wrote last time of how much I want to put in. So 60, 60, 60, 180 plus 90 is 270 plus 30. So 300, we're gonna be adding 360 though. So I think we'll just do another 60. Are there 4 60s left? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do all the 60s, 2 45s, and a 30. But let's put the money in, and then we'll get that all together. So we're gonna be adding $360, okay? 100, 200, 300, what the hell? Sorry guys. 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60. So 360 right here. Let's count that all up, and then we'll go ahead and we'll take out $500 worth. So I think we're at 560 now. So 50, oh my God, sorry. 100, 50, 250, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, so we'll leave $60 in here. I'm just gonna leave the 320s, and then this should be 500. So sorry, we gotta count again. 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500. So I'm gonna leave that on the side, and then we'll put that in our debt envelope. And then let's color these in. So I said we're gonna do the 4 60s, 2 45s, and a 30. Okay. So let's do our 60s first. So I'm super excited that I got to 500 already on this challenge. I'm probably gonna end up doing this challenge a few times because that's what I've been doing towards my extra debt payment. I think I should be able to do this around 4 times a year, so 4,000 a year towards extra debt payments. And then the reason I do this instead of putting it straight back into my debt envelope is I do put a huge portion of my paycheck, I said that really funny, my paycheck towards my debt envelope already. It's usually about 1/4 of my pay is going towards debt already. So I just do this slowly, like with rollover money from my groceries or whatever I have. So that's why I do that. It's just nice sometimes to be able to do another like big chunk, so 500 at a time. I just really like being able to do that. So that's why I do this too, in case you guys were wondering. You can do whatever you like, but doing things as a savings challenge really motivates me to like save for things. It just helps it make it more fun, you know, like I like to color. I like these cute little trackers. These are from Reynolds Budgets. I say that every time because I love her savings challenges. But yeah, I would encourage you to try. Like if you need some motivation to if you need motivation to pay off your debt, like student loans, or to pay off your car, you know, if you just haven't been feeling it, you're putting it off, and especially if you're paying a bunch on interest, I would say definitely